Hello everyone, welcome back to another edition of PolyNerdic Playtest. We're going to do this one real quick. We're going to show a little bit of this game. What game is that? It is, quite obviously, Final Fantasy VIII Remastered. This one's on the PlayStation 4. If you remember the original game from 20 years ago, you no doubt remember it did not look this good as far as the character models go. They've done a real good job with cleaning up the character models, making them look good. The backgrounds look the same as they used to. They already were kind of good, especially for the era, but they were, they're a little grainy, a little out of focus, especially compared to the crystal clear character model here of Squall, Zell, and however you pronounce her name. Forgive me, Renoa. I am not a huge Final Fantasy VIII fan. I played it. I loved 7 back in the day. Was it 1997, I think is when it came out. Played the hell out of it. If you watched the very short video I did last year, I think, for the Final Fantasy 7 remaster, not the new remaster they're making, but the old remaster. I talked at length about that. I finished that game earlier this year for the first time in my entire life. I played Final Fantasy 7 for like 99 hours and never finished it. I got, the big Knights of the Round Summon and all that. Did all that, never finished it. Finished it just this year. So 20 plus years later, here we are 20 years after Final Fantasy 8. Now when Final Fantasy 8 came out, I was still really into Final Fantasy 7, even though I hadn't finished it. And I got 8. I picked it up, but I never finished this game. I only got about halfway through it. So a lot of this is almost brand new to me. Because I played it so little back in 1999 that, looking at it now, it's like a whole new thing. So we're just going to play 20, 30 minutes of it. That's all I really have time for tonight. Give you a look at what they've done with the remaster here. I'm not going to read the dialogue. We'll let you do that. Make up your own voices. I don't do voices. I was always bad at reading to my kids because I just never got into the characters. Squall and Zell here. They're in the middle and left. They're part of Seed, which are essentially mercenaries for hire. I guess all mercenaries are for hire. They're mercenaries. She's allegedly a princess. They refer to as a princess early on. Part of a resistance group fighting the big fascist government. Common theme and fantasy. President. They refer to him basically as a dictator at one point. We just did the thing right before this with the whole bit about trying to kidnap the president, and it ends up not being the president and all that stuff. Fun times. I hope nobody comes in here looking for Gears 5, because I was just doing a playtest of Gears 5 a moment before this. And when I first fired up the stream, Twitch didn't update right away. See, Squall's really a blank slate. He doesn't give a shit about anything. He doesn't care about feelings. He just give me money, point me out what I need to fight. But he doesn't even do it with passion. He's kind of like angsty and annoying, really. She got him there. I just like that they're mercenaries from this academy, and they don't have a uniform. Once they're in the organization, they can just wear whatever they want. And this is how Squall chooses to dress. I'm not gonna be mean. She played him. He's like, "Okay, fine." She can have her little temper tantrum. She could run away. I played to this point last night and then I was like, this is a good point to do the playtest. I'll stop right now. There's some cool things they added. I'll show you once we get to the combat stuff. Leave that up. I'm hoping you're having time. If you're watching this, I hope you have time to read this before I click past it. She's a little temperamental. There's Selfie, the unfortunately named character that, you know, that word wasn't a word when this game was made 20 years ago. Okay, there's a big announcement from the Prez. Well, first it's going to be like an aid, and then the Prez. Yeah, there you go. Some guys with backwards baseball caps. Alright, there's the announcer. Making a big deal about the fact that this is the first live broadcast in almost 20 years because everything's carried under high definition internet cable and that can't broadcast live, which is so funny that, you know, today you watch live stuff all day long on your computer. Galbadia is the, that's my pronunciation of it, is the villain, the villainous empire. President Deling. There you go, got a president. They did a real good job with the character models in this update. Yes, he's the lifelong president. Galbadia wants to just kind of take everything over. Sorceress. There's a little Cypher. Or Cipher. I've always pronounced it Cypher. I feel like this was a good moment of the game to do this on. How do you pronounce her name? Keistis? That's what it looks like to me is Keistis. Alright. There we go. I'll show you one of the things you can do right now. Go faster. Well, I didn't hit it in time, so it doesn't matter. Big reveal. Messed up. I'm trying to figure out here, is Cypher trying to impress Renoa by taking the president? I haven't quite figured that out just yet. I don't think so, now that I think about what happens next. Moselle just announced on TV, essentially, and in front of the president, that they're from Garden. I guess there are other schools. There's only one Garden. Cypher calling him a chicken wuss. I wonder what the actual Japanese script was. He's holding the doll part of the weight against him there for a second. Alright, so let's run after. Hopefully we'll get into some actual gameplay bits right after this. There's the sorceress making her appearance. It's been years since I played this. 19 of them, let's say. I played all the way into the second disc, I believe it was. I never really, this one didn't hook me the way that Final Fantasy VII did. I know of some people on the internet that say this is their favorite Final Fantasy game. I won't quite go that far. It could end up being one of my favorites by the time it's said and done, now that I have this. When we get to combat, I'll show you what I'm talking about. Because this game, what I remember the most about it, especially after firing it up this weekend and into yesterday, I mean, is the combat system didn't hold me the way that Final Fantasy 7's did, or even 12's. Like, the 3 Final Fantasy games I've played the most are 7, 8, and 12. Haven't touched 15, didn't play 10. All of them I put at least 60 hours in. 7 and 12 I put over 90 hours in. Cypher going off with the sorceress lady. Her motivation's a little murky still. I'm just gonna assume she's the villain. Hey guys, I'm done for my temper tantrum. He stepped behind this curtain and disappeared. He's just gonna run Renoa down. Alright. Figure out where we're going next. Nonchalant. They fucked our base up. Everyone else is good at escaping. I'm just gonna assume they're gone. Alright. Like the sign on the gate says TV station. It's the only TV station in town. Well, I guess we can take you back to garden. You can stay with me in my dorm room. Don't touch anything though. Squall's such a fucking... I think he's part of my problem with this game overall, to be honest. It's like I just don't find him to be that, like, compelling of a protagonist. Alright, fine, well, come on. I'm waiting for you to let me move. Weird, creepy face on the thing, turning it into a tiger. The way the magic system works in this just doesn't do it for me. The whole draw system. I'll go this way. This is it. Okay. We're just gonna skim through this real quick. I'm gonna go through it as fast as I read it, so I apologize. Oh, that's the leader of the forest foxes. Everyone's resistance. Okay. Like the temporals or whatever. We want to stay here and get to the gameplay. Forest owls. They're in the city of Timber. That's the ordeal. She told him yeah, hurry upstairs. Sophie's hair enrages me. Look at it back there on the stairs. Alright, come on. Let's get to some more combat-y bits. Alright, here's a good example of one of the things you can do. You can do this and make everything go faster. They added those things from the from the last one, from Final Fantasy VII. He may already be dead. Alright, just keep going through this. I want to get to the combat stuff. Yeah, now's your chance. So let's get out of here. Talk to the cat. Can't do anything with the cat. Alright, let's get out of here. The women with me because I like their characters better than these two. I don't like Zell at all. And Selphie's hair gets on my nerves. I don't need any of this stuff, and I'll show you why. We fight. Is the intel guy. Alright, let's get out of here. Gotta figure out where the fucking train station is. Oh, we went the wrong way. Yeah, that's the wrong way again. This layout is ridiculous. So, goes this way, and then good job, guy. Man, I'm glad I put it on fast speed. See how slow he was walking even with the fast speed on? Trying to get to the... That's not where I want to go. Sometimes with the camera angles and whatnot, the moving fast isn't always the best idea. There's our train. Again, go. East Academy, Forest, West. Alright. Ourselves into some combat real quick. Alright, everybody made it on. We're just gonna ride in this compartment here the whole way. He's into not. That's a random fucking fact that just dropped on somebody. Yeah, he likes porn. Sorry, I'm gonna talk to a lady with a bad haircut. Just get there, really? Alright. Okay. Now we just need to orientate ourselves here. There's the map. So we need to go this way. This way. Alright, so you turn this on, and you just have immediate limit attacks. So there's like no worry, there's no skill, there's nothing about combat that is bothersome. You just tear through all the fights. Or if that's not your thing, you can turn off the fights altogether. The random encounters just don't happen. So this is west, right? Did they say west of the station? Or should I have not got off the station? Is that where I fucked up? Because now we're heading east. Now we're heading south. There's a forest west of the station. Can you go that way? Did I get off too soon? Is that what happened? I think I got off too soon. Let's turn the camera back on. Yeah, so like you don't even have to mess with like literally don't even have to mess with the combat at all. There you go. Oh, it fires her dog at somebody. I really appreciate what they've done now with the what they've done with this game. Like the character models looks so much better than they used to. There's that really famous meme of the "You're the most handsome guy at the party," and then like they zoomed in, and his face is just a mess of pixels. That was negated in this game quite a bit. So, I guess we need to follow the... It's over. Literally no challenge. Purists, people that love this game are going to be mad that this is what I'm doing. I'm going to turn this on too. Alright, so... Follow the tracks. There's a forest. Man, I really screwed the pooch here, didn't I? By not staying on the train. There's a forest to the west. It doesn't take us anywhere though. Oh boy. Screwed this up, did I? Well, now that I've made a mess of this, I think it's the perfect time. Wait, hold on. I found the garden. Disregard. Turn that off, turn that off. Leave it back on it. Okay, so this obviously establishes there's more than one garden. Such an annoying character, man. I don't believe in relying on others. That's the biggest cloud-ass statement. Squall-ass statement. Oh, now he's gonna have a headache. And he's gonna control some locusts. Yeah, there's some weird shit going on with the story in this game. Like, I'm still not quite sure what's going on with this part of the story. With them, There's like this weird side story thing going on. It's somehow intertwined. I don't quite grasp what it is. we'll do battle with these guys, because these guys are weird, too. Alright. That'll do it. Throw a giant anchor up into the sky. The Ward's attack is weird because he just throws that. See what this is. Swings around and machine guns them all, huh? I just got a 100 kill trophy. That's what that big black bar on your screen is. Run for it. Well, going down. Blood pain is. Stab the crap out of it. Alright, I think you've got it. I mean, if you haven't seen Final Fantasy VIII by this point, the game's 20 years old. It's a nice game. I like what they did here with this version, just like they did with the Final Fantasy VII re-release. Can't quite call it a remaster since there's a new one coming. But this is Final Fantasy VIII Remastered. You can totally call it that. Because it's exactly what it is. They redid the sprites. They made everything all pretty. Mom's just freaking out all weird. And now it's dead. Being able to turn on the limit break thing and have the always full health and the move at 3 times speed stuff is so good. It was my favorite part of that re-release of 7. I think they put that back out on the Switch recently too. But yeah, this has been the PolyNerdic playtest of Final Fantasy VIII. Can I save at this point or no? No, I can't. So I'm gonna have to play till I save, but I'm gonna end the video now. So thank you for watching. Make sure you like, follow, subscribe on all the social medias. Check out random live streams, stuff like that we do. You know, just bookmark PolyNerdic.com. We're PolyNerdic on all the social medias. I'm really bad at outros. It's also getting late at night, and I'm just also trying to think of the things that I need to do before bed. But thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the very near future with something else.